be I don't know. I be thinking sometimes about like I want to say kids. I be thinking about that. I be thinking about like as far as legacy and like the throne, who holds the throne and stuff like that. So it's just like not that I'm rushing. I ain't rushing. I ain't rushing for shit. I don't rush for shit. But I don't do that shit. But it's like sometimes you sit in the back of your head like, yo, is kids is that something I want down the line? Like, do I want to have kids down the line?
Right.
Like find somebody I really truly can vibe with, I love, and this, that, and third. We best friends, we good, we straight. And baby come out. You know what I'm saying? I was just really thinking about that, but I honestly feel
Yo.
like for me it's like all about taking my time. I know that we getting there and we still young, by the way.
Yeah, I think
We still
what it
young.
is
We
like
still young. Mama, what
our
you think?
our parents, had us at a young,
Earlier.
yeah, like early
Right.
20s, and so that became like the thing where like, okay, kids were being born like with their parents being like in their early 20s, so it was like, oh,
Right.
got to set up, generation wealth and all that stuff. But I
Right.
feel like now, like in this millennial age, there's less like focus on having kids like in your early 20s or by your 30s. I feel like it's more about preparing yourself
Mm.
for like whatever's to come, like whether you have kids or not. Like it's
Right.
just being like you being able to take care of yourself at this point. And that's one of my things that I think about if I want to have kids or not. I'm always like, am I in a position where I can take care of my kid if I were to have one?
Okay. Okay. But I mean, I would say what you think
Uh,
about children and stuff.
just children. I mean, shit, bro.
Yo,
It's
his face.
yeah. Sometimes it's hard for me to
Ah,
like
shit.
roll over and make
My bad,
myself
bro.
some cereal, bro.
You
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to another human being that you have to, or human beings, more than one, that you have to tend to and nurture,
Twins?
it's like you can't. I mean, I wouldn't even mind twins. I ain't gonna.
Cause that's
hold you.
it. I'm having kids.
Just after that, like one or
That's
two,
it.
I'm chilling.
That's it.
But
That's it.
yeah, man. At this age, I'm just not really in that mode.
Tunnel
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I know like everyone in this room like knows somebody, and there's nothing wrong with this of anybody who has a kid, and that's like it was younger when we were like 21 they had a kid. We were like
Yeah.
18 or
Uh-huh.
19 they had a kid. Nobody was judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? But for me to have it at that age, I would go,
I would go
crazy,
I would
son.
go, son. I would go
I'll,
crazy.
I'll go
son.
crazy
2021.
today.
I'm thinking, you know what's crazy? I got so many pictures on my phone. I don't really, but I gotta delete pictures. I
But
got so many
you-
memories and stuff on my phone, right? So when I go back to the year of when I was 21, I think about what I was doing around that year, and I'm like, I don't think I'll be
wasn't
ready for no
shit.
damn
Nah.
fucking. Them
But you know
kids.
what? You
Oh,
know what
man.
they say, like you're never ready for the things that are,
They always say that.
to do. So it's like you
Yeah.
either you ready or you get ready. Like my cousin, she had a child at 21, and they doing good. Like it's like you think about it like oh my God, what would I do if I was ever in a situation? But you find a way
Right.
and you just make it happen.
Make it
and
happen. Make it happen,
There it
Captain.
goes.
Listen, I mean, I feel like it depends. Like, you know what I be thinking more than having a kid? I be thinking about the person I'm having a kid with.
Right.
I think about that more than anything because it's like,
Mhm.
I gotta be able to be, I don't know, I gotta be transparent with you. We gotta be on like something like this, like crossed up. Like we gotta be close. Like I gotta be able to know you like my best friend. Like you, like I can't. I really think about that more than anything. Like we gotta be together when we have this kid. Like I can't. Like I know situations do happen with the baby mama, baby daddy drama. Y'all no longer together. Y'all do what's best for the kid. But for me, I just feel like I gotta be with you. Like I gotta either be with you solid. We gotta be solid 100. You know what I'm saying? And from there, we figure it out. Like yo, babe, like cause it's better that way. Once y'all build a foundation, y'all show y'all children what it's like to actually be in love and all that other good shit. You know what I'm saying? But being in love is that's that shit. That shit. Listen, whenever I find that shit, but nah, that shit for the birds right now. But I feel like it has to be with somebody I'm really like, all right, this the person. All right, I'm gonna get you pregnant. Like we joking, like I'm gonna get you pregnant. What? What? Like that shit.
Damn,
Not even though it's some
like-
toxic shit.
I think it's like he was in Walmart. I'm gonna just go get you pregnant
Right,
real quick.
Like
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
be
be on
right
some,
back.
you gonna be on
Like,
some
Yeah,
like,
stay
yo,
right
like
there.
what? Even
right
after
there,
we
I'll
have
be
baby
right
number
back.
one, even if we have baby number one, and we talk about baby number two, it's like, yo, I'm gonna get you pregnant.
He's
Yeah.
manifesting, guys.
oh, that's,
Chill,
that's
chill,
what it sound like.
chill. I'm
That's
not, I'm
what it
not
sound
manifesting.
like.
I'm not manifesting shit. I'm
He's
just saying. I'm just talking
He's
about-
like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
talking
get
about
this
life.
woman
Pregnant.
I'm just talking about life and what's to come down the line because we are getting older and these
Yeah.
years is flying by. Because I remember when I was fucking 18 years old. I still remember when I graduated high school. It was crazy. It's almost been 2011. It's like 11 years since I graduated high school. How time has like. I remember graduating high school. My pops was telling me, now from here you're gonna see what
Mhm.
people are doing. Like they go in the different directions because we was all together. So it's like once we out, you see different people going to different directions now. You see where they're headed, what they're doing in their life, and it makes you think. Cause it's like I keep in contact with some of my high school like friends like that and see
Definitely.
what they doing, and it's amazing to see like some people is like either good or bad. For the most part, the good it's really good. Like people that they have jobs and they have families now. I'll be like, oh my
Yeah.
god, you got a kid now? I remember when
Yeah.
you was a clown ass nigga. Like, it's crazy, but I'm just like, it's a blessing. I'm just like, wow, like just to see that, it's a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the prize right there. But I gotta get to this bag, man. I gotta get my head in order. I gotta get this money first. I gotta make sure I'm straight. Like I wanna be like set financially stable type. Like I want to have I want to have the house, the loft, whatever. Like I want to have the money. I could be like, all right, I could take care of this, I could take care of that with no problem. Or just making money in my sleep. Well, shit, I want to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that's something I'm manifesting. But yeah, so it's like, yo,
See,
like,
but there's that. I'm gonna cut you off.
Nah,
but
it's all
there's
good.
that nuance between you're prepping to do it, and then if there is an unexpected thing that happens, you have a kid, then you have to do it. You know,
Yeah.
that's two different ways of moving, and I'd rather not have the pressure.
right.
I know we'd rather not have the pressure on our shoulders. You know what I mean?
Right.
When the person or the little kid is in front of us, literally, like, and we have to be able to, you know, bring the energy to 100 when we on like 20 from doing working and working on our personal stuff and not really getting time to ourselves and traveling, driving.
But
You know?
sometimes, like, I think it depends on the person. Some people need certain things to drive them into, going forward.
Right.
Like, my mom, for example, she told me she never intended on having kids, but when she had me, she said her whole life changed.
Wow.
And from there on, it was, she worked and was just able to just, move on up. So
That's
sometimes, like you said, like some things do come unexpectedly,
They do.
but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
True. That could be a blessing in disguise.
Mhm.
It
But
could be.
like you said, just to say what you like, pick up back off what you said. That's something you don't want to. When that time comes, like, all right, when it happened, it
You
happened.
want to move into it. You want to move
Yeah,
on
I
into
see
it.
what
You
you're
don't want to
saying.
have to
I see what
panic
you're saying.
when it happens.
I
and
see
then
what you're
when
saying,
you're unprepared,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why we grinding so hard right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even if we don't have kids and even if we do, you know what
We
I'm
gotta
saying?
make it seem like, cause I feel like I hate that narrative where it's like, all right, I got my kids here, so now I gotta go hard now. Well, what was you doing before? Why was you like? I want to be able to do that now before I have
just
kids.
go hard,
Like even me having a kid, like let's say I'm going hard, going crazy, doing my thing. Me having a kid is just a plus. So I'm like, I'm going even more harder, two
Right.
times hard, three.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have that stability where it's like, I bet, chill out, I got you. We gonna be straight. I'm gonna take care of you and your mom and we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta think about that too. That comes to play as well, just to piggyback off what you were saying. Cause that shit real, man. That shit real. Oh man, for real. But it's I don't know. Like I feel like when it comes to, I just think, cause my mom's had me when I was, I want to say 24,
Same.
23, 24. I think
I was
24.
My mom was 23.
Oh, 23, 23, 24. So it's like we passed that age. So it's just like you think about like, damn, like, and it goes back to what you were saying, millennials now. It's just like everything is just so far advanced and things is more expensive, more money. So it's like back then, our parents had. I always say our parents had it easy
You
because
could
everything
get
was
a
cheaper.
one-bedroom apartment
Everything
for
was
like
cheaper.
$700.
Everything was literally cheaper. Now I look at the one
It's
bedroom studio
inflation.
for studios,
Yeah.
1800
Right.
What the fuck is this?
Right.
The fucking studio.
Like, why was I born during this
talk.
time?